Tommy, welcome to Sutton United. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing, really excited. Obviously known the manager a long time, so go back till I was 5, 6, he's one of my first ever coaches, so always been in contact, and when he got the job here, always had it in the back of mind. I hope that obviously could be a chance to come here, and over the last few weeks things developed and I'm really excited to be here and to get going and get playing out there.
Did the move come about quickly?
Yeah, it did. A few weeks back they contacted briefly to a few staff members at Charlton, and then went quiet for a bit, and then played a game on Tuesday for Charlton 21s, and I think Terry Bullivant came to watch, and good things came out of it and got all sorted over the last few days.
As you said, you've known Aggie for a long time.
Yeah.
Started your career at Brighton Hove Albion. Did that make it an easy decision to follow a manager that you know so well?
Yeah, 100%. I think massively. Coming into a place where I don't know anyone, knowing the manager is huge. I think a lot of times players go into clubs knowing other lads or other staff members, but with him being the manager, it's really easy for me to settle in and feel comfortable, and he's told me the aims of the club and they excite me, and I'm just excited to get going, as I said.
Brighton obviously such an esteemed academy. You spent a long time there. What did you learn from playing at such a high level within the academy setup?
I think from training with the first team there, and I had a few loan spells out, played with Burgess Hill and AFC Sutton, which are most of my experience. I'd say that was my best experience at Brighton, was actually playing out on loan, but seeing the players that are in there, so the quality that's there. I ended up leaving Brighton at the end of last year and joined Charlton, which was like a big decision for me in my career, and I think it's the best decision I could have ever made, and really enjoyed my time at Charlton, and I was able to get closer to the first team at Charlton, as we're at Brighton, a Premier League club, everyone's international, so it's hard to get close, but I've loved my time since joining Charlton, and they've given me the platform to go out on loan, get some games here, and at such a good level as well, so yeah, definitely thankful to Charlton.
And how does non-league, those loan spells, differ from youth football, both your clubs? Yeah,
massively. I think a lot of academies now try and enter the under-21s team in competitions where you're playing against men's football, because they know how massive it is. We see when I used to play for Brighton under-21s, and similar with Charlton, playing against step 3, 4 teams, and you struggle, but that is real football, and yeah, I think it's just massive. And if you can get out to one of those clubs, I think no matter what level, especially as a goalkeeper, I'm lucky and grateful to be at this level. Obviously worked hard for it, but just at any level, just the experience playing men's football is just the real world, really. You're not kept in a bubble, or you're not hidden. You have people watching you, and if you play bad, someone behind you is probably going to tell you, so that pressure as well. But I think it's what makes players and makes boys into men.
And in terms of your style of play, what kind of goalkeeper would you describe yourself as?
Well, as a goalie, for me, the job is to keep the ball out of the net, and there's nothing I enjoy more than making big saves, especially late on, and especially when you at a place like this where there's going to be 2,000-3,000 people and they're applauding you, and you feel like you've won the team the game. Obviously, we don't get to score goals, so making the big saves is as close to that as possible. And obviously, the manager and the style of players of the club, they want to play football, and that's something I've always done throughout my time at Brighton and at Charlton as well, playing out and really like building the attack from my end. So definitely those two attributes there.
I was going to touch on it there. Obviously, Brighton have such a synonymous way of playing, from the academy all the way up to the first team. Has that really influenced the way you like to play football?
Yeah, definitely. When I got up to about under-18s and under-21s, it was play, and then getting sent out on loan to step 4. I think I gave away a goal in my first game trying to play out, and the manager told me, don't you ever play a short pass again. So I would have said I learnt more from getting told not playing out, and being a goalkeeper is about being reliable. So obviously you want to play out and play a sexy style of football, but at the end of the day, like, whatever's safest and what's going to keep clean sheets, because that's what I've been brought in to do, keep clean sheets and keep the ball out of the net. So I'm not going to be taking any risks where I'm risking the ball going in the back of my net, because that's nothing worse than conceding the goal for me.
And after you joined Charlton, you joined after a trial period, you were with the club during their promotion-winning campaign. What was that like, just around the place?
Oh, it was amazing. Just I think from December onwards, the team was just unbelievable, win after win, and like the fans were growing closer. The manager wasn't in for a very long time, but like the job he's done there, and like the first team and the 21s are trying to do the same thing. It's just like a big family. Then all the lads are they're top, and there's some really good players in that team now, and really starting to gel. I think 5th at the minute in the Championship, and they're absolutely flying, keeping clean sheets, and they've made it really hard for me to get anywhere near the starting 11 or on the bench. So hopefully this experience here can take back there and show them what I've learned coming here.
And obviously Nathan Jones is in charge at Charlton. You've had a chance to train within the first team. Again, what was it like, and what have you learned from training with that first team?
Yeah, I think Nathan Jones he's a manager everyone's heard of. He's managing the Premier League, and his style of football is not just one. There's not you go long or you play short. I think Charlton can play a number of different ways, so it's such a demand, especially as a goalkeeper, going in, training, and played a few games in pre-season. For the first team, it's big demands to rectify how we need to play or how to hurt the opposition, and the lads in the first team at the minute are executing that really well. It shows how well they're doing at the minute in the Championship.
And in terms of playing regular football, you will be playing at the highest level of your career so far in that sense. How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm so excited. As I said, nothing better for me than making saves and people behind you applauding you for that. So I'm just really looking forward to getting outside and trying to keep some clean sheets and keep the ball at the net.
I know here until January. What are your main aims, both for you personally and for the team as well?
I'm just everything I go into, especially football, I just try and enjoy it. When I enjoy it and play with a smile on my face, I'm going to play better. So I help the team as much as I can, keeping the ball out of the net, and I'm looking forward to building a relationship with the back four, and hopefully we can be a defensive unit that's really hard to score against.
Do you like to think the experience that the back line in front of you has will really help you as well?
Yeah, massively. Training with the lads today, already speaking to them about the game tomorrow and how we're going to play against Willstone, and different ways that we can do to stay more as a solid unit and prevent as many goals possible. And it was really nice meeting the lads today, and they were absolutely legends. Just looking forward to going and play out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.